And the people who will suffer the most are millennials, and they will suffer.
Take children away from their parents and put them in cages, and he suffers no consequences.
The people he will bring with him will put an end to any hope that women have of getting.
Imagine being Donald Trump and waking up to find Cher, yes, the Cher, has just called you terrific at lying on national television. That's exactly what happened yesterday, and Trump is absolutely fuming about it. The singing legend didn't stop there, though. She warned that Trump's return would mean the end of women's rights as we know them. The people he will bring with him will put an end to any hope women have, she declared. When Trump tried clapping back on Truth Social, the internet turned his response into memes faster than you can say believe. This celebrity showdown just got real, and we've got the full breakdown. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great! Thank you so much! Now, back to the video. When it comes to verbal takedowns, Cher just showed us why she's remained a legend for decades.
I don't know how he is a candidate. He is so dangerous and...
Quack, because I just believe that, you know, he's shown who he was. Seen anybody lie so good, he would be the greatest actor because you can't really tell when he's lying and when he's telling the truth.
The pop icon didn't just criticize Trump, she delivered a masterclass in how to completely dismantle someone using nothing but brutal honesty. And let me tell you, it was glorious to watch. During her recent appearance, Cher pinpointed exactly what makes Trump so dangerous: his uncanny ability to manipulate the truth. She described him as terrific at lying, explaining that he tells something, and then you go back and you see what he said, and it seems like the truth both times.
He's an asshole. He's... No, he's such a dangerous...
And singer Cher has emphasized the importance of voting, tweeting that President Trump, quote, governs by hate, fear, divisiveness.
Well, I saw something on television, and I just thought, I can help this.
That's a pretty terrifying skill when you think about it. Someone who can make contradictory statements, yet somehow make both versions seem believable. But Cher wasn't done, not even close. The interviewer actually had the guts to ask her to say something nice about Trump. Can you imagine? Her response was pure Cher, straight, no chaser. She flatly refused, stating there's nothing nice about him. No hesitation, no sugarcoating, just raw honesty that most celebrities wouldn't dare to express. Going even further, she labeled Trump the most disingenuous man I've ever seen.
And a certain kind of supremacy in certain groups, and
he showed who he was even before Central Park 5 and saying that President Obama was Kenyan. Very kind of sexy or something. Also, he promises whatever. It's like...
That's coming from someone who's been in the entertainment industry for over 6 decades. She particularly called him out for pretending to support LGBTQ+ rights while his actions and policies tell a completely different story. What makes Cher's comments particularly powerful is the context behind them. This isn't some 20-something pop star trying to score points with a liberal fan base. This is Cher, a woman who has literally lived through 11 presidents and seen the political landscape change dramatically over her lifetime. When someone with that kind of perspective sounds the alarm, maybe we should listen.
He tells something, and then you go back and you see what he said, and it seems like the truth both times. He's so terrific.
I see the way that he has used hate.
At lying. I've never seen anybody so good. I mean, it's amazing. I could go on this subject forever.
And how did our former president respond to this criticism? Exactly how you'd expect, with a full-blown meltdown on Truth Social. His response was classic Trump, all caps, exclamation points everywhere, basically the text equivalent of a toddler throwing their toys out of the stroller. The man who wants to lead the free world again couldn't handle criticism from a pop star without losing his cool completely. The funniest part? Trump's attempts to hit back at Cher only ended up highlighting her incredible career and staying power. While trying to diminish her, he accidentally reminded everyone that she's been successful for decades, while he's been bouncing from one failure to the next. Trump Steaks, anyone? Trump University? Trump Vodka? The list of flops is longer than his tie. What Trump doesn't seem to understand is that Cher has nothing to lose. She doesn't need to play nice or worry about endorsement deals or record sales. She's Cher. She's already cemented her legacy.
Because I'm so traumatized by him. She screwed up, and that's for sure.
And we say this all the time. Everyone says this. He's a liar. He uses hate. He uses fear.
This election will change America and have consequences for the world for 40 years.
So when she speaks, it comes from a place of genuine concern rather than self-interest. That authenticity is exactly why her comments spread like wildfire. The internet, predictably, had a field day with this clash of titans. Social media platforms quickly became a war zone filled with clips and remixes of Cher's comments. Memes popped up faster than Trump could type his next angry post. One minute Trump was raging, and the next minute his rage was being set to believe with auto-tune. The internet remains undefeated. What's particularly telling about this whole situation is how Cher's comments reflect genuine fear, not for herself, but for future generations. When someone who's weathered as many political storms as she has expresses concern about where we're heading, it's worth paying attention to. She's not worried about her own rights and freedoms. She's worried about yours. In a political landscape where so many celebrities carefully craft neutral statements designed to offend absolutely no one, Cher's willingness to be blunt feels like a breath of fresh air. No PR team wordsmithing, no focus group messaging, just straight talk from someone who's seen enough in her lifetime to know trouble when she sees it. What makes Cher a legend isn't just her music or acting, it's her brutal honesty when others play it safe. While celebrities typically offer wishy-washy political statements, Cher delivers unfiltered truth bombs that explode across social media. Her recent takedown of Trump reveals why she's outlasted countless pop stars and politicians. This isn't just some rich celebrity whining about politics. This is an American icon genuinely worried about what's happening to her country. Her most powerful statement came when she admitted, "I never thought that I would fear actions from my own country." That's not celebrity drama. That's a woman who's seen America through hippies, disco, MTV, and the internet expressing legitimate fear about where we're headed. Trump can rage post all he wants, but he can't erase the fact that even America's most enduring entertainer thinks he's a danger to democracy. And unlike him, she actually knows how to use Twitter properly.